Hello and welcome to the latest edition of News Round. It's me, Jack McIndoe, obviously you'll have Media Matters tomorrow with Dave Davis and David Lynch tomorrow. The lads will obviously certainly unpack this story and obviously find out a bit more in regards to this deal and everything as well. So make sure you do tune into that as well tomorrow. That will be the 28th of July as well. Media Matters, plenty of content to come on Anfield Index, certainly this week as we get ever so closer to the Premier League. But Reds, as you can see from the title and the thumbnail, the news that has been very much circulating in recent months in regards to the future of Luis Diaz. This afternoon, we've got a bit more clarification and clear idea really in terms of Liverpool's outgoing potential departure of the Colombian winger, and we'll waste no time. We'll get straight to David Ornstein's latest article as well. Reds, if you are watching on the repeat, let us know your thoughts. What will be your favourite Luis Diaz moments? He's had a massive impact on Merseyside since he joined Liverpool, but the 28-year-old Colombian will be looking like he will be going to the Bundesliga, and that will be very much creating a very formidable attacking forward line for the German champions, who Vincent Kompany will be very, very happy with the addition of Lucho Diaz. But as you can see here from David Ornstein this afternoon, Bayern Munich reached total agreement with Liverpool to sign Luis Diaz. The deal for the 28-year-old winger comes in around 75 million euros, and permission has been granted to travel for the medical. Proposed 4 years plus 1 year contract at Bayern Munich, and obviously David Ornstein does go in regards to his article. Please do check it out as well. It's fantastic read. Anyway, he just goes on to add in within that article itself, 190 million sales since Richard Hughes become Liverpool's sporting director. And that's been one big, massive facet of how Liverpool have very much functioned, most importantly as a business as well, but in terms of buying and selling players at the right level and the right valuation as well. So, Reds, let me know your thoughts on that regard. I think it's fantastic bit of business, in my honest opinion. I think the 75 million euros, I do apologise, I think that probably comes in and around the 67, not 100% or in terms of the valuation. But what we have done over the line is a fantastic deal. I think for a 28-year-old with 2 years left on his deal, bringing in Hugo Ekitike for obviously £79 million and around that deal as well, replacing a 28-year-old with a 23-year-old. I think that's fantastic development for the squad, not just for this season, but in terms of the future. Let's hope, obviously, Hugo Ekitike does come in and make that desired impact. But Reds, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below as well. And just quickly touching on, obviously from Paul Joyce's, aggregated by Anfield Sector as well. 2 attempts to agree a contract for Luis Diaz failed due to a gap in demands and offers as well. Obviously, that was coming from Paul Joyce this afternoon as also. So, yeah, it's one of them. I think you look at the age of Luis Diaz, 28 years old. He's not getting any younger. It would be interesting in terms of the official wage packet that Liverpool were. If you want to read into a variety of reports over the last couple of weeks as well, and I think, as Paul Joyce said, 2 attempts. So it's quite clear Liverpool were willing to offer contracts to the Colombian, but I think in terms of his evaluation, his agent Diaz, then certainly I think he would have been looking, I'm just throwing it out there, in terms of probably 150 to 200 odd grand a week. Diaz would have probably been looking at in and around that. So sadly, a deal couldn't be agreed in regards to a contract for Liverpool and Luis Diaz. But I think in terms of a selling point of view, in terms of Liverpool as a club, and in terms of bringing that money in to very much finance a certain striker that we will slightly touch on, won't delve into it too much because the lads, obviously Media Matters, will be touching on that. And obviously Lewis, make sure you tune into the Daily Red as well. Lewis done a fantastic Daily Red this morning where he touched it more in detail in regards to Alexander Isak as well. So it's the Isak's dominated the headlines, and rightly so. He's a fantastic player, but it's one of them. is now this deal. I think we were all waiting for this deal to very much get sanctioned, and then it will be a case of very much dominoes effects in regards to other incomings for Liverpool potentially, and certainly outgoings as well in terms of bringing that money in. Just allows Liverpool to be a bit more free in regards to certain negotiations for certain other players as well. So, Reds, let me know your thoughts on that. I'm disappointed, but you've just got to be a very business-savvy football club as well. When a fee in the region of 75 million euros does get offered for a 28-year-old, I think every single football club in Wales football would accept that, really. Unless you're talking about an elite level, Messi, Ronaldo level, even Salah level. No disrespect to Diaz. He's been fantastic, quite inconsistent in certain seasons, if I'm being honest in my analysis. Last year, very similar to the year in which the year prior, in terms of obviously his move to Liverpool. Obviously, Tottenham tried to sign him all those years ago, but Liverpool pounced on the deal, got that deal over the line. But in terms of his goal scoring, his assisting as well, it's been his best season to date. And I think in terms of business sense, if you're thinking as a business, as a fan, really, it now is probably the peak level, peak valuation in terms of an asset. His best goal and assist return in a Liverpool shirt was last year. In terms of Liverpool's second highest goal scorer as well, leading us not just off the pitch, but on the pitch as well. I'll be disappointed, mainly for the song as well. Certainly the concourse. I'm sure that it gets sung a couple of occasions as well this season, if he is to depart, because it's a phenomenal song and he's been a fantastic player for Liverpool. So Lucho, all the best to you, mate. And yeah, I'll tell you, Bayern Munich are getting a very, very good winger indeed. Obviously, Elise, Harry Kane, and potentially Luis Diaz now off that left-hand channel. That's a very formidable partnership up front, really, for Bayern. And they needed it. Obviously, if no one's been watching Bayern, Musiala did sustain a difficult injury over the last couple of weeks. Looks like he'll be out for 45 months. So certainly that's where you're needing to bring in that quality. Kingsley Coman decimated with injuries in the Frenchman's career as well. I think he might be looking to depart Munich as well in the next couple of weeks. So want to keep an eye on chat because they were low on players in that attacking area. So but Liverpool have got a certainly very good deal over the line, if I'm being honest. Reds, let us know. If you are watching on the repeat or are listening to the audio, let us know in regards to this deal. But chat, let us know your favourite Diaz moment, and do you think that's good value for money, really? Let us know all in the YouTube comment section below. And I'm going to go through a couple of them on the audio listeners as well. Midnight is said, it was great for us, leaving 11 up, I hope. So I wish him well as well. As Neil said there, big up there, Neil. He says, wishes Lucho all the best. So important for driving the energy in so many matches. Yeah, Neil, I think we all remember that. Was it quad chasing? Oh, I hate any form of quad chasing for any football club. But we were only two games away from winning it all, really. But yeah, Neil, spot on, mate. That season, the first 6 to 8 months, really, give Liverpool that injection of pace, power, the tenacity, everything that was a hallmark of what we've seen over the last couple of seasons for the Colombian in a red shirt. So yeah, I'm made up that he's had the impact he has. He's won the league as well, and he'll be fondly very much remembered from everyone at Liverpool as well. But yeah, it's a good deal anyway. As Brett said there, he's happy with the deal, almost double our money also. He will probably lose Fede and Darwin also, so we need at least one more winger and striker, at least an attacker to compete. You never walk alone. Brett there, 100%, mate. I think a lot of Reds would certainly agree with you. As Daniel said there, hopefully Rodrigo, if not Gakpo, is better keeping consistency and consistent output as well. Chat, as we get to the end of the show, finally, I pose this to you, anyone watching the repeat. For you, obviously, we know the certain fella in the northeast that Liverpool are looking, hoping, we're all dreaming. Isaac does end up at Liverpool in a couple of weeks' time. But who would you be your first choice left winger? Who do you anticipate Arne Slot's first choice left winger? For me, as Daniel said there, I think it will be Cody Gakpo. I think his improvements over the last 3 to 4 months, obviously the back end of the season as well, there's still levels to Gakpo's game, and it's for me. I just so enjoy watching Cody Gakpo. I think he's not undervalued by our supporters, sections of our supporters, but I don't think a lot of certain sections don't actually fully appreciate his qualities as well, because I think there's still levels for Gakpo's game to certainly reach in the next year or so as well, and especially another 12 months under Arne Slot's 10 management as well. I think he's going to be one of Liverpool's key players going to next season, as he was last year, and certainly Diaz was last year as well. Second highest goal scorer for Liverpool, but now, as you've already said there, Shat, probably the right time to get rid of him as well. Gakpo's not good. Oh, no, it's big up there, Arne. Gakpo isn't good enough to start. I think young Rio is back up. Fair enough, mate. That's your opinion, mate. Obviously, I didn't even see your comment there, mate. That's just come in anyway. But fair enough, as Arne Klopp. That's some name, that bud, on YouTube. Isaac Fofana and Gehi as well. That's fingers crossed, mate. Yeah, it's, as we know, we've all analysed transfers and over the years we've all watched football. I think it will be a case of the dominoes have fallen into place as well. So just a little one in regards to Luis Diaz. Just a quick one in regards to Alexander Isak. It's come from Fabrizio Romano. Certain quotes that have just come out in the last hour or so. Eddie Howe's been speaking to the press again. He was quoted as saying, Eddie Howe and the chances of Isaac joining Newcastle's squad on tour next week. And he was quoted as just 3 words: no chance. So, interesting, Reds, on that one. It's come from, obviously, another big breaking sources on Merseyside say Luis Diaz's sale is likely to formalise Liverpool's offer to Alexander Isak. NUFC expecting official approach. That's coming from Craig Hope. That's been aggregated by Anfield Sector as well. So Reds, it's, as we said, top of the show, potential knock-on effects in certain other areas. So Reds, I think we know Isaac's been the top of every Liverpool fan's list over the last 2 to 3 years as well. We all know the lad's quality, and I think if he is to come to Liverpool, it'll be very exciting. But I think it was just a matter of time, really, that Diaz, as soon as that deal got announced, as it has done over the last couple of hours as well. So, Reds, exciting times. Certainly, if you are watching live or if you are watching on the repeat, make sure you do tune in on the 28th of July anyway to Media Matters. Dave Davis and David Lynch will be going through all the latest developments in regards to Diaz, Isaac as well, potentially. The lads will be taking through all the latest Liverpool news as well here on Anfield Index. But Reds, it was only going to be a quick, short video anyway. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you very happy with that valuation that Liverpool have managed to get for the Colombian? But yeah, I'm made up he's getting a very good club as well. Bayern Munich, a well-ranked club, big institution of a football club as well. And he's going to have a massive impact on that side anyway for Vincent Kompany and the Bayern Munich fans, as long as we don't meet them in the Champions League next season. But yeah, all the best, Lucho, from all of us, really. What a player he has been and what a player he was. And he'll be fantastic for the Bayern Munich. But Reds, good wheeling and dealing from Richard Hughes yet again, and the hierarchy of Liverpool Football Club. The fact that we got such a big price tag, 75 million euros for the 28-year-old, it's phenomenal business. It's ridiculous. We've got the best football and operating people within European football, like Richard Hughes, Michael Edwards above him as well. We're very blessed to be run the way in which we are as well. So Reds, have a lovely rest of your day. As I said, if anything else breaks, I'll be as quickly as I possibly can. But Reds, make sure you do tune in, obviously, to News Round as well tomorrow, and obviously Media Matters as well, Reds. But if you are new to Anfield Index, hit that subscribe button down below. If you want to head over to AnfieldIndex.com as well, where you can find out even more great articles as well. Read them in the full entirety. Head over to Anfield Index. And if you want to become an Anfield Index Pro member, you can certainly do so. If you want to pay monthly, that's £7.99. But if you want to pay throughout the year as well, £59.99, that comes in at £4.99 a month. And I tell you what, Reds, that's phenomenal value, really, in regards. But if you don't want to do that, as long as you want to drop a like on the video, subscribe, support everything massive thank you everyone for tuning in, not just on today's show, but on Lewis's and across the board on Anfield Index as well. Just recently got 15,000 subscribers, which is fantastic, and it's ever growing. But Reds, look after yourself. Lucho La, all the best, fella. He's been give us some fantastic, phenomenal memories as well, and I'm sure they'll be creating a lot of memories for Bayern Munich fans as well in the coming months to come as well. But Reds, look after yourself. You never walk alone. Hit that subscribe button down below just in case any other transfer news breaks as well today. But look after yourself. Make sure you do tune into Media Matters and all the shows that we've got planned tomorrow. But Reds, for now, I'll see you later. Ta-ra.